sir.
And I've had this discussion. The kids today, you know what they're into. It's not vintage.
It's the phones. It's the
So my
phones.
question to you is,
Go ahead.
why are you sure when they get older, they're going to want to collect vintage cars? You're getting the scarcity. There's no interest. My nephew has no interest.
I'll give you a classic example. I took my son, who's now going to be 23. I took him to shows when he was like 6 years old. And plus my family, we've gone to every baseball stadium now except for Kansas City now. And I said, let's buy the old Mickey Mantle cards and that stuff. And only what the guys do is buy the current boxes. You know, the value of current boxes, whatever cards were out that year.
So the question stands.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. The card companies are mainly catering now towards the higher end stuff. So they put your cut autographs on the cards. They
So what do you see as the future for those old vintage cars?
I think the old vintage cars are always going to continue to go up in value, but it's the mid-condition cars that are going to continue to go up. As you can see, the Mickey Mantle car, the rookie cars are going for stupid money. If you would have told me when I was a kid that a Mickey Mantle rookie card would go for a couple $1 million for a mint 10, I would tell you how to do your money. I had a 53 Mantle rookie second-year card, mint condition, that I bought for 100, sold it for 1,000. I thought that was great. That card's worth about $30,000 now. I mean, I've had just about almost everything in this industry. I've had a Ruth uniform, I've had a Garrett uniform, I've had Lou Gehrig's contracts. I mean, it's all fun stuff, but you have to realize that some of this stuff is great investment. I mean, some of the people I've sold to Liam Nielsen, I've sold stuff to him. Michael Bolton's manager, I sold stuff. I went to Michael's house because Michael wanted to buy stuff for his manager. I ended up going to high school with him. I mean, stuff like that. But you never know what this stuff is going to be worth. I mean, I always tell people collect the vintage because you can never go wrong. If you collect in Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Rocky Marciano, John O'Sullivan, Jim Thorpe, you're never going to go wrong with that stuff because it's getting harder and harder to find.
But you also have Jeter.
I'm a Yankee fan.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
Jeter stuff is definitely worth collecting. Well, now it's going to be a lot harder. This is in Florida.
So what's the best way if you want to get a value of what you have or possibly sell what you have?
Well, I'm an appraiser. I could help you if you want to get your collection appraised for insurance purposes, I could help you do that. If you want to sell it, I could help you do that. But a lot of people think that if someone comes over to look to buy your collection, that they're gonna pay you the most money. But most of the time, you have to qualify it. What I tell people is, I can either appraise your collection or buy your collection. I'll give you a fair offer to buy it, but if I'm appraising it, I have to appraise it for insurance purposes. It's a legal document. I can talk about this now. Gene Michael, everybody know who Gene Michael was? May he rest in peace? Okay, I got called into his house. George Steinbrenner wouldn't let him come back to his house. He had a flood in his basement. He made him travel around, so I get the call. Chuck was handling the insurance claim. He had a flood in his basement and lost a lot of memorabilia in that basement. Now, I had to go in there with gloves, and it smelled. He lost some Munson team-signed Yankee baseballs. I had to go in and try to figure out what everything he had there was worth. And that's one of the reasons why I learned about pipes and floods and stuff like that, what kind of damage you can do if you don't properly protect it. So I would say you want to either have it appraised or you want to have it purchased by someone that's knowledgeable that knows what they're talking about.